intriguing high-pressure matchup. A top-5 team comes in wearing a big target on the road today, trying to avoid an upset trap. Welcome to Cowbell Country, Davis-Wade Stadium, home field for the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see the Georgia Bulldogs taking on another SEC team, the Mississippis. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. So Georgia's offense will get the first swing today. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down. See if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. He's got it in the open. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the pass is incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play coming up a little inch goal, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
And the Bulldogs pick up enough to get a 1st down there. They'll hand it off. As the 1st down is still going. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Bulldogs offense out there for their first possession. And Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country, and he's going to get...
They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollock, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? To the air. It's Shapen. The pass rush closing in. Under pressure, just lets it go. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
They bring the punter onto the field now. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
How aggressive will they be on this first? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Quick throw over the middle. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And the quarterback keeps it here. Spinning out of the tackle. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to run it. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. To throw, it's Shapen. Running out of time in the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the handoff. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Trying to find room. It's Frazier. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Scanning the field, it's Stockton. A short completion to the tight end. It's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
A completion makes it second down. They'll run it with the draw play. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
On first down, it's play action. Quick completion to the tight end. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for them to pick up a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Jukes to get past a man. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point is good. It's 17-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Handoff from the shotgun. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Shapen. Pass complete on a crossing route. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They call it here. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts that the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB decides to keep it here. He's past the marker and still going. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go, and we got a new set of downs.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Mississippi State in the red zone now. They'll run it from the gun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He'll hand it off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Can he make it to the marker? Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Let's see if this score, Kirk, can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback first down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to scramble. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They finally come up with their first sack in the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Boy, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Dogs are looking to keep this drive going. On 1st and 10, we'll get a throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
This is the 6th play on the drive. They call the draw play here. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he's got it again. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Caught over the middle. It's Bell. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result, some positive yards.
The Dogs come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception of this football game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Grab down the middle. It's Williams.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Now it's 2nd down here. Dropping back. It's Shapen. Makes a quick grab. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver grabs it. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and then you pull the ball and you've got open targets behind him. That's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
Back to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Thompson. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Mississippi State now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Shapen. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
And on 2nd and goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
They're set now to try the PAT. extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. To the air. It's Stockton. Quick throw to the left side. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Getting set. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks like he's going to run it. In the clear at the 25. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Shapen. He gets loose. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap, quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. Play action here on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
But the arm strength from this quarterback. He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first-and-goal situation.
Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
The Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Evans. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw, it's Shapen. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. He's got it inside the 10. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Look out, whole different game now. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll test the right side here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And there's the handoff. It's past the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Play fake, looking to pass it. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Quick throw to his receiver. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Finds an open target on the left side. Oh, he fought hard there, broke it, but brought down short of the sticks.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
1st down here for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Shapen. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
The punt team making their way on the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They stopped them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see touches.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. The back's got it. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit? You got to do it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. He'll take a deep shot here. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
And the Bulldogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Makes a quick catch. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from just 23 yards out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead stays at 3 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to go in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Williams. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The sure hands, it's Thompson. They'll bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Mississippi State in the red zone now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Back to pass. It's Shapen. Bringing pressure. Can't find anybody on 3rd down. Throws it away. And now 4th down coming up.
Hey, not the worst decision here when you really think about it. This point in the game, field goal is critical. Good job by the quarterback getting rid of the football. A sack would have basically taken them out of field goal range completely.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle. And the game now tied here in the final quarter.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. It's an option look. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Running back grabs it on a screen. Great move in the open field. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it near the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Oh, that one is going to sting. Take the crucial touchdown off the board. They'll be backed up and have to try it again. Run quickly, caught in the right flat.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind him for some great yards.
How much can they pick up on 3rd down? Try a field goal from here would be 57 yards. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Shapen. Signs the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. A play action, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. A deep shot, but he paid for it. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Fielded near the 20. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets him fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
To keeper trying to get to the marker.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Stockton. It's a wide receiver screen. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Quarterback still with the football. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another 1st down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Trying to find some room. It's Frazier.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
1st and 10 play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the quarterback keeps it here. end zone ahead. Touchdown, Dogs. As the QB fights his way into the end zone.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. That's caught. It's Williams. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Delivers quickly to the left side. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Shapen. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Ooh, that's not good. They didn't move the football an inch. And more importantly, look at the precious time that's ticking off this clock. They better pick up the pace if they're going to win this game.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Pulls it in. It's Thompson. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
Here we go. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And it'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look, cover as much ground as you can, and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Absolute pandemonium here right now, Chris. The sideline is scrambling. They don't know whether to go for the tie or the win. Right now, this crowd is so loud, they better quiet down so they can get the call in.
Huge pressure kick as he tries to take us to OT. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Pressure moment for this kicker here. Can he force overtime? And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. So no gain on what's going to be the final play. The clock is at 0-0. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Using his legs, it's Frazier. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
So here we go. The offense has first and goal here in overtime. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Receiver makes the catch.
I love the aggressive approach here throwing the football, but they're going in the wrong direction. Losing yards when you're this close to the goal line, and that's not ideal.
Looking to throw the ball. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
What a job by this defense to come up with that stop. Good job of pressuring the quarterback. And now, big decision for this offense in overtime. Do you go for it to try to eventually get the touchdown, or do you settle for 3 in the field goal?
So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they jump back in front.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. So now it's first down and goal, a great chance to win the game right here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. Motion now from the tight end. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
So now on third and goal, they've got 2 plays to punch it in and win it, or will they settle for a field goal and force another overtime? Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And now the defense calls timeout, trying to get organized and come up with a stop here in overtime. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. And it's good. The kicker does his job, and we head to another overtime.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Pressure is coming. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. The offense comes up on third and long. They'd love to convert, but they don't want to make a mistake. You've got to give your kicker a chance here. Looking downfield, it's Shapen. He's got it with room to run. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
So the offense now will set up first and goal here in double overtime. Cut quickly. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in second overtime. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So a challenging third down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. He's running out of time here. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
What a job by this quarterback, having an idea of exactly where he is on the field. Third down scramble, doesn't get it into the end zone, but guess what? Picks up that first down. We got a first and goal.
So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive, it's first and goal now. To the air, it's Stockton. The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on first and goal and you throw it. Oh, why not run the football right there?
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Georgia. And they answer in overtime.
Well, they did the tough part here by coming up with this touchdown. The game is tied. Now, of course, the rule in that second overtime, you got to go for 2. Let's see what their favorite 2-point play is. Let's see if they can win it.
So it all comes down to this. If they make their 2-point try, it's game over. A chance to win it right now. Looking for a receiver. Tries to get it to the running back. No, he didn't get in. The defense makes a stand. They stop him, and now we're headed to triple overtime. Okay, so now we've got dueling 2-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. And the quarterback dropping back. Grabbed by the receiver. No, they've stopped him. Great job by this defense. And the 2-point try fails. So the defense does the job, and now this offense comes out for a 2-point try to win the game right here. To throw, it's Shapen. No, he does not get in. That's a game-saving stop by this defense, and we'll play on. So they set up again, a 2-point try to reclaim the lead deep here in overtime. And they're trying to punch it in here. No, he is stopped short. They cannot execute the crucial 2-point play. They get the huge stop, and now they go for a 2-point try to win the game right here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he gets in there to win the game. An overtime classic. Wow.